Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with me, Alfapiomega, CK2 Jade Dragon, and our Duchy of Latze. So I guess we're gonna continue the sad story of Tupopung Lepun, son of Hood the Kinslayer. After we have restructured our empire and started investing into our vassals, they turned against us, mostly because we beheaded one of them. Pretty much that's all there is to say to that. Those traits might go away, but mostly they won't, because we're also an infidel, a kinslayer, and a lunatic. So yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna have to die, I guess. More importantly, however, we have a problem with the dynasty. I gave it a bit more thought when you look at the dynasty tree, and there really isn't all that much to go with. Even though Sankpo will probably have more children, which we started working at, and that our sister Molha has a son, the most likely case is that Berkia will inherit our duchy, which I'm not a big fan. You guys will probably like that, because it means that after we die, he will inherit the duchy of Latze, but then his children, which will be his heir, or whatever male or female that will be, will inherit the entire kingdom of Uzan. I don't like that, because it feels like the game has just thrown me a kingdom in the lap, and I don't think that's fun. So I will still try to do anything I can to make that not happen, including taking more concubines. We do not have any that are suitable. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to present a debutante, a strategist, nice, and take her as my second concubine. We're gonna try to take the third one. I know that it's horrifying. We do have syphilis, but there's not much I can do. I turned to the family focus, so let's hope that my wife will not give me any more children. So it's up to the concubines to deal with this. We're a syphilitic lunatic, but it just has to be done. There's probably not much worse than having to sleep with a syphilitic lunatic. But yeah, another thing that I decided I want to do is I'm going to take a loan here, and we're going to start building the next city in Latze. It's going to take a number of years before it is finished, but I would like to have that done. We'll repay the loan by then. It might be unnecessary, but I really want to have it up and running as fast as possible. I'm a bit bummed about the fact that we're not still a pagan. We're again a pagan after our predecessor, Tupopung, who converted, died. So maybe there will be another chance to convert here. I really don't know. We'll have to see. We'll just have to see. We can only falsely confess faith, which is not really what I want to do. Where's the present debutant? We don't have enough money, right? That's the problem. Well, financially, that's like the only thing that we're doing well. I wonder, can we award any more honorary titles? Well, I can give you one. So let's do that, and we can do anything to you. We might shower them with gifts of money, but it would be very expensive, and I don't think that's necessary. Okay, my Lunchen has improved relations. My Gnier, despite being much better than the previous one, still hasn't improved our lands, so that's just sad. We are researching military technology. It's also good. Is that you? My concubine is pregnant, but I was away, wasn't I? Great! So this is probably not even our child. My god. Okay, now I feel like that little child should die. Oh well. Let's hire someone to find out. I wonder if she is There's a trait that's called the unfaithful harlot. Oh my god, look at that. Aztecs are kicking ass. They conquered all of northern Africa, and oh my god! Like 1/3 of France has just fallen. The city of Paris has fallen under the cruel yoke of the Aztecs, and the Seine now runs red with the blood of the 100 unfortunate souls who were sacrificed to satisfy the demons masquerading as their gods. The Emperor himself has sent his accolades all the way from Tenochtitlan to the Aztec commanders involved. Damn. Well, I know many people don't like the Sunset Invasion, but I do, because I think it's another madness into the fray, and why the hell not? I kind of like the idea that they might change the face of Europe and, you know, the events they bring. Sometimes I play without it, sometimes I play with it, so feel free to give me your opinion about it, but I think I might, we might see some interesting things happening. The maid I hired to gain my concubine Tashi's confidence has not found anything at all suspicious about her pregnancy. Well, that's a relief. Let's are we paranoid? Yeah, we are paranoid. Okay, let's confront her. That goes well with my... Tashi started crying when I asked her if she's being unfaithful. She profusely assured me of her undying virtue and steadfastness. Okay, but my child is mine. That's good to know. Oh, and finally, we have increased the infrastructure and motivating the local people to work even harder. Local build cost minus... Okay, well, never mind then. I shouldn't have hurried. My own fault. But you know, that's just how we are. We're a lunatic anyway. Okay, I noticed that the treatment for my illness has gone away. So let's try this again. I'm hoping that once my half-sister... Oh man, she really hates me. She really hates me. And we're also craven, aren't we? No, we're paranoid. Yeah, we're paranoid. You know what, let's go with as long as you know what you're doing, because I really don't want her to kill me in my sleep. She will probably try to do that. Bhikshunip Hunkyampa lowered her hand into the bucket she brought to your chambers. When she pulled it out again, a little fish was wriggling between her fingers. Open wide, she prompted you and dropped it into your mouth. You struggled not to retch as it tickled the back of your throat. Successful treatment. Awesome. +2 health, which I believe is enough to go with the Great Pox. Yes, but we are still a lunatic, so that doesn't really help us. I mean, that much anyway. My liege, the people of Lhasa has progressed beyond our own technological level. So we gained a bit more technology. Oh, we could go with the religious custom. Temple tax is increased. Quite significantly, actually. Quite significantly. Do we want to go with it? The city tax might be better though, as we have... Well, now let's go with the religious customs. They'll pay us a bit more. Not much, but a bit more, you know. Clergy vassal tax is 8%. No opinion is 37%. Damn, you guys need to stop hating on me. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, we have a new heir. Hunk Gemathar, and she's actually perceptive, so that is really, really good. And my other concubine is pregnant as well. And actually, is it the same one? Or is it the other one? No, it's a different one. Let's go with trust her word, because we're just paranoid, and that is Just awful. No, actually, it would have... Yeah, it would have been better to go with it due to roleplay reasons. But hey, we got a perceptive child of concubine here, which is not sickly. What are we gonna make her go with? Rowdy? No, let's make her... Wait, we're... Gregarious, content, paranoid, patient, and zealous. So we would probably want her to be... The Buddhist faith and idolizer. Okay, let's put her on faith, because it seems like that's our prevalent thing here. The peasants of Xigaza are quite far apart and spread out. Your spy master Duke suggests investing in provincial messenger system so that they can communicate with their kin more easily. She claims that doing so would attract more peasants to the county. Yes, an excellent idea. Or my money is better spent elsewhere. Well, let's spend it. I kind of like the idea of that. Sure, it's not bad at all. Messenger stations. But only for a couple of years. There's actually no prosperity in Xigaza, just in Latze. Oh no, Aztecs spread the disease. There is no end to the evils of the Aztecs that they have inflicted upon this land. A strange disease emanating from their conquered territories has begun to spread throughout the old world. The symptoms are similar to those of the dreaded Great Pox, but this cursed plague seems even more virulent. Men skilled in the art of medicine have dubbed it syphilis, and all attempts to treat it have thus far met with failure. Now even those beyond the reach of the Aztec armies are imperiled, as this disease, carried by refugees and merchants, sweep across Europe and the Middle East like an unstoppable tidal wave. Who died? Oh, my Weinchen. I don't really have a good one instead. So let's go with you. You're not gonna make that much harm. Special... Wait, wasn't she... my half-sister too? No, okay, all my vassals are my family, so that was someone else. Master of the Horse. Can be granted to my brother. Okay, let's do that. In favor of our relations, and a commander too. Berkia can become my commander. He will probably like me for that. Is there an actual... Wait, I need to slow it down. Disease... No, there's a scam fever, smallpox, fever... Yeah, okay. And we get another daughter. Nice. Brut. Name is Yatsuma. Oh, but she's sickly. Come on, don't you die on me. You must attempt to save her life. Let's see what she will do. The Army of Light. The growing power of the Manichaeans can no longer be denied. With the aid of Kagan Chilbu of Uyghur, a group of fanatics, peasants, and madmen have now banded together to create their own army, to smite the heathens and infidels and to protect the righteous. They call themselves the Army of Light, and their whole mission is to fight the cause of good in the eyes of the Manichaeans and drive darkness out of the world. So it's the Finnic religion is doing pretty good. The Coptic religion and Sahelian, all of them are actually doing very well. What is this religion? Chalcedonian Christian. How the religion is Aztec. Is it the one? Yeah, it should be. So they have an Aztec religion. I wonder if they're trying to convert people. It seems as if whatever treatment Bikini Punk administered worked, but the Yatsuma is much better. Oh, nice, 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 nice. I like that. Actually, you know what? I like it that much. I'm gonna send you a gift. because you saved my little daughter, and I do not forget those that serve me. And my uncle has another daughter as well, so it seems like our family is actually growing a bit. We got Leopard with 2 daughters. Mary doesn't have anyone. Moha has a son. Sangpo has 2 children. And what about Perkia? Still doesn't have any children. Who is the heir to this? Chief Ruhola of Cabo? House Zubil? What the actual hell? It's a completely different character. Did her family die out or something? Oh, it shows me only my dynasty tree. House Puyo. Wait, does it? No, my house is Pung, so why doesn't it? Oh, this is not my tree. Okay, it just looks similar. Okay, so have you? Jesus Christ, there I can expand all ability, because that would be very useful here. Konghong has died. No, there's a number of children here. Are they all just... There's Kiran. Yeah, this family has a lot of children. Why does it fall to him? Not going to interact. He's an Afghan Zenith. That's gonna tear the kingdom apart if that happens. I really hope that's not the case. Marshal Pung Sangpo told me about his ideas. I couldn't really understand what he was talking about, but he was adamant in his belief that this would improve the military. Definitely, I'm gonna lose a bit of gold, but get a military technology spread of 100%, so that is pretty good. However, I noticed something else that I wanted to show you. The Aztec Empire has lost its French possessions. I don't know how someone has managed to beat the 158,000 troops, but he did, and the entire empire has reverted back to Christian King Humbert II of the liberation of France. He's de Fontevrade. Me and my wife were arguing violently about insignificant matters, but Guillermo Puyol of Futsang came to my rescue and my marriage may be saved because of that. I owe her a favor. She should stay out of my business. No, I owe her a favor. Oh yeah, my marriage is not going on that well. Really. What's this? To the righteous Vit Le Pen. May you live in harmony and content. Please support me in voting with me in the council. If you agree to do this for me, I will henceforth owe you a favor. I really don't know how exactly to use the favors. Well, it tells me here I could force acceptance of the marriage, educate child, end plots, call to arms, ask embargo, join factions, and stuff like that, but I don't know, I'm just not really in this that much. An interesting plot. There's actually quite a lot of interesting plots here. Kill Puyol Mutri. Wow, we have so many. Bunch of bots suddenly. Fabricate evidence. Could go against our vassals, against our family. Anything that has a high chance to happen. Kill Lady Purgal. Who are you? Of Rutok. Why would I want to do that? She lost an eye. Oh, she hates him so much. And hates me as well. She hates everyone! What a lady. Okay, but this is nice. The economy advances are pretty interesting. And there's a number of economic technology points that we can now spend. Namely, on castle infrastructure, which would allow us to get castle town free. Or we might go with, for example, trade practices, which would increase the trade value. However, it doesn't really bother us. There's construction, leper colony, it's all for hospitals. Or town infrastructure, which doesn't really bother me, or church infrastructure. Let's go with castle infrastructure. That will open for us the possibility of getting a higher level of castle towns, which is something that I really would like to, as we managed to nearly double that. So that would be extra 4 gold per year in both of our... Oh hey, he managed to get the Harvest Festival in Xigaza. Okay, so you're starting to be really good, man. You're starting to be really good. But we can also improve the technology of our armies. Military organization is good. Cavalry is not bad. But I really think we're gonna go with heavy infantry here, because that's our biggest weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we get 294 here, and we get 245 here. Well, we have way less cavalry, so I think we're gonna go with heavy infantry. Which leaves me with 90, so I can still increase the shipbuilding, but like... You know, we're a mountainous people. What the hell are we gonna do with shipbuilding? I don't even think there's anything here that would even remotely represent shipbuilding. Well, hey, we can build minor estates. But we need to repay the loan first. It's good to know that we can build the estates. It's a good bonus to income, and I actually don't... Wow. I have... Sorry for that, I had touched my flash disk and it popped out, so I hope... Maybe you didn't see it, hopefully. Anyway, we can go for the minor estates, which will increase the income, not by much, but they're very cheap, and they also increase my prestige. So yeah, we're gonna go with that once we have the money. It sounds like a good idea, generally speaking. And how are my daughters? You're okay. Well, you're 2 and you already got a bit of intrigue. Lying scoundrel. You're 1. Please do not die on me, children. Please do not die on me. I really need this dynasty to continue.